Just as good as the other ones. I think winning becomes a habit, and you never want to lose that feeling. So the next trophy that's up for grabs, you want to win, and I think when you do that and you apply yourself properly, then you can try and win as many titles as you can while you're playing.
The manager's obviously spoken of your importance. He's come through a difficult time over the last 12 months for various reasons. He actually seemed pretty emotional tonight in a way that I don't know if I've seen him at previous occasions, big occasions. Did you feel that from him? And are you, as his captain, delighted to this? Because this takes a lot of the heat off him, doesn't it? This is a big moment for him.
I'm delighted for him. We spoke at length when he was coming back, and you could tell instantly that the club means everything to him. And once he was appointed, then it's been a massive goal of mine to make sure that we win the league for him. And obviously I've known him from my time here previously. We had a brilliant time, and when you come back, obviously everybody expects hit the ground running, everything's great, and that's the way that you plan. But it never quite went like that, and that's when you see big characters come to the fore. He's been unbelievable in terms of the direction that he's moved this group in, and to come through the difficult spell that we had, and then to be playing football like that tonight, to get over the line in big style, then I know that gives him amazing comfort in terms of what we're trying to build here at the club. So absolutely delighted for him.
You went to see him yesterday. I mean, you've been with this club a long time. Do the players still appreciate what that place means in terms of the kind of history?
Oh, absolutely. That's something that we always, even the new players coming in, we straight away try to get them to understand the club that they're at, the history, everything behind it, so that when you play for the club, you're playing for the club, you're playing for the badge, you're playing for the supporters, and I think the players are starting to understand that now with the performances that they're putting in, and the effort and the commitment that they're showing. Has been excellent.
The manager spoke about sprinting through the line, the tape. We did that tonight.
Yeah, well, that's it. It's probably as good, I think, we've been in terms of actually sealing the league, and I think back to years and years that we've played, that's probably been the best performance that we've had in terms of sprinting over the line. So the players deserve huge credit for that, and I think you can see now the way that we're playing, we're starting to understand the game a bit more detail, and when to play forward, when to keep the ball and suck teams out, and then we can go in behind with the speed that we've got. So we look like we're in a good place, but the only way to stay there is to continue to keep working hard and hammer home those messages.
It's easy for you to take a rest on Saturday, rest up your Achilles, but do you want to keep your momentum going?
No, I think everybody will want to play. That's what happens when you're successful in football. Everybody wants to be on the pitch, and yeah, absolutely. Starting to find a good rhythm, and obviously the manager will decide, but in terms of the team that he plays, but everybody will want to play, and I'm no different.
James Forrest gave another great performance tonight, not just his goal, but everything he gave. The timing of him being back now couldn't be better for not just Celtic but Scotland as well, maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's made a big difference to the team as well, in terms of his ball retention. Once we get that up to the forward boys, keeping the ball, allowing the team to come up, and then we can sustain attacks, which means we've got more energy when the ball comes out, and we've got to counter press. So I think James has been a big part of the team elevating the level, in terms of how good he's been, and then like you said, hopefully he can keep pushing and play the last couple of games, and you never know, he might end up in that squad as well.
That's James got 23 trophies now at Celtic. He's closing in on all-time record trophy winner. You wouldn't bet against him getting there the way he's playing now?
Oh, for sure. I just seen that actually when I was on the bus 2 minutes ago. He deserves every bit of credit in the world for that. There's been some top players that have played at this club, and to be up there pushing for accolades like that, then it speaks volumes about how good he is, his professionalism, his mentality, how he's looked after himself, and like I said, he deserves all the credit in the world.
You know the Scotland squad very well, and the options that we've got, Callum, but he would give us something a wee bit different that we don't have.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously the system that the manager wants to play is predominantly a sort of right wing back role, and obviously I'm not going to tell him who to pick or what he's to do with his team, but James has certainly got the quality that he could play in that position and give us probably a little bit more of an attacking threat. So listen, it'd be amazing if he managed to get back in for the tournament. he's just going to keep pushing and hopefully keep knocking on the door and hopefully gets in.
How's the Achilles?
Aye, good. Starting to get better again. That was another sort of 75 minutes midweek. So good, they're heading in the right direction, and yeah, all good.
Brilliant.
Cheers, guys.